Let's say for a second that you love the Audi S4. You love the turbocharged engine, you love the transmission, you love the driving dynamics, but it's just not big enough for you. Well, Audi has the answer. It is right here. It is a brand new 2018 Audi SQ5, because this is basically the same drivetrain that's in an Audi S4, but with a lot more room and air suspension, so you can lift it up and actually go off-road. So let's take it for a ride. And see how this SQ4 does. As always, full disclosure, Audi flew me up here to incredible Victoria. They put me up at a great hotel. They even took me whale watching. But most importantly, of course, they let me drive this on some of the most beautiful roads here in Western Canada. Just like the S4, under the hood of the SQ5 is a 3-liter V6 that puts out 354 horsepower and 369 pound-foot of torque. So where is the turbo hiding? Well, it's nestled in between the V of the engine. Right there. There it is. It has made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission with, of course, a sport mode and paddle shifters. But perhaps the most important number is what Audi says it'll do from 0 to 60, and that is 5.1 seconds. And you know what? I believe them. So I have a bit of open road here. Remember, Audi says 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds. Now in this case, I'm in Canada, so it's gonna have to be 0 to 100. I'm just gonna floor it. Now we are, of course, at sea level, and I'll let you time this to see if it actually is 5 seconds. So here we go, a little bit of turbo, and off we go. There you go. Did you time that? Was that 5 seconds? By the seat of my pants, I'm betting that was 5 seconds. This car is fast, especially for a crossover, and really that's what makes this car so much fun. So how do you tell an SQ5 from a run-of-the-mill Q5? An easy way might be listen to the exhaust. Listen for yourself. Another way might be a little bit more aggressive front fascia, perhaps the 21-inch wheels and tires, and of course the easiest way is right here, these aluminum mirror caps that signal all Audi S cars. You would expect a high-performance S car to have big exhaust pipes, but check this out. Yep, these aren't real. The real exhaust pipe is hiding underneath right here, and this, I think, is becoming an Audi thing. Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. So I interrupt this Audi SQ5 review for a little bit of nature watching, whale watching, seal watching from the beautiful Pacific coast of northern Canada. We'll call that a glimpse of gray whale. That's about as good as we're gonna get, I fear. The Audi SQ5 starts at about $54,000, but as you can tell by my car's Monroney, it can quickly add up to $65,800. How do you do that? Well, there's a $4,200 prestige package that includes heads-up display. There's also the S Sport package, $3,000. For that, you get red brake calipers and sport adaptive suspension. There's also the $1,200 fine Napa leather, and of course the 21-inch wheel package. That's $1,000. Destination charge $975, and you're at an assisted price of $65,800. The EPA says 21 mpg combined. I'm getting 20.7, that's very close. Now here's one of my favorite features. Of course, you can completely customize this display, and check it out. I got Google Maps right in my navigation, in my dashboard. How cool is that? Of course, you probably know that the Q5 is one of Audi's best-selling cars. But what does the SQ5 compete against? Brand new Jaguar F-Pace, the hot version of the BMW X3, you know the list. This is a segment that is very popular. And in order to compete in that segment, Audi has brought in about as much technology and about as much German engineering as possible. Let me show you what I mean. The car offers you not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 different drive modes. And a lot changes when you go from drive mode to drive mode. For instance, when you go into off-road mode, you can go up 50 millimeters. So the car is on its tippy toes. Let me lower it into dynamic mode so that you can see just how much lower the car will go when you're on the highway and you want it to kind of hunker down and give you that Autobahn ride. Still lowering. Well, there you go. You can see just how much lower the suspension took the car for that Autobahn on-road dynamic ride, where you want the car to hunker down when you're about to go fast. Look at this snack table that we have here. You know, Lara bars are actually from Denver. Cool. I actually met her a long time ago when I used to do triathlon. She started out in Colorado. Of course, we have our full assortment of chewing gum, mints, all sorts of drinks, a bucket full of chips, and, well, no such thing as being hungry as an automotive journalist. No off-road mode, dynamic for me. Change the heft of the steering wheel, change the suspension. It does have a torque vectoring rear differential, which helps send power to the rear wheel that needs it to bring you around a corner better, give you a better sense of control and a better sense of allocation of power. It is really a car that you can take to work, take to church, drive your friends around, take on vacation. But when the mood strikes you and when the road gets twisty, this car does like to play, and it will reward fast driving. You know, Audi was one of the first German manufacturers to take advantage of this red-hot premium crossover craze. And now with the Audi SQ5, they've taken it to the next level. This car is fast, this car is fun, it is utilitarian, it will sort of kind of go off-road. What more do you want? Well, perhaps affordability, and at $65,000, it's expensive, but at $54,000, it's somewhat affordable. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Car. Check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and of course, Audi SQ whale watching reviews. See you guys next time. Ciao.